I always like that. Oh. This is her.
This is the
Guys,
lady.
I'd like you to meet Audio Technica. This is her.
Hi, Carl.
Hi.
How's
Good
your-
evening.
Good evening, man. How are you?
Clearly, I'm losing my mind.
This room. This room is
This
really,
room is just.
is really fucking with us now. So, tell me about your day. Let's start there, because I'll get into mine.
Really? Okay. Mine wasn't really much of a day. It was menial stuff. Go to work. You know, it was raining outside, so we were freezing.
Typical van, yeah.
Almost turned into ice cubes today, but
Yo, it snowed.
I know, right?
It snowed today.
It snowed for the first time.
One of these episodes.
First time.
One of these episodes, I talked about wanting a white Christmas. I asked for it. I was like, I want a white Christmas. I want like a snowy Christmas. And I knew I was not going to get that in Vancouver because I got it everywhere else. But here the fuck I am.
We're getting it.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone now because temperatures dropped, but like, or got higher. What's hotter?
Higher.
It goes higher when it's
Higher
hotter.
when it's hotter.
Me too, baby. What's up? How you doing? No. But the snow's gone. But it snowed. I was like,
Yeah.
I was asleep
But
when it
it
happened.
stopped.
But I saw the photos. I saw everyone's photos. I saw the crowd, the environment.
Yeah.
Everyone get a little more.
Everybody was just already on their Instagram,
Yeah.
putting in the stories. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God! Blessings. Snow. Blessings. Okay.
It
Continue your day.
practically
Sorry.
is. I mean, it was just pretty cold. Like we went to like three different locations all around Vancouver. A lot of driving and yeah, you know. And
Just
then
typical day
I
shit.
took a nap after work,
Yeah.
and then
Now we're here.
Went with a homie. Had some ribs earlier.
Yeah, we had ribs.
Had a manly hangout sesh.
Yeah, we
Just
just
bop into tunes.
We just
Genocide.
Yeah, bop to Dr. Dre.
Dr.
drinking
Dre
some beer,
genocide. Yeah.
Drinking ribs.
Drinking.
Dude, the way I swallowed this pause.
Huh?
I don't know.
Swallowed?
What?
Swallowed this beer.
Swallowed his confidence right here. Oh. But anyways, do you think Mickey Mouse? I was gonna say he be sleeping around, huh? Mickey Mouse, come on, bro.
You want to come to my clubhouse?
He was doing shit.
That motherfucker ain't. Well, he is slick, you know. He's just trying to.
He doing.
He
You the
hiding
logo?
shit.
You the logo? You ain't getting some like on the side. You the Disney
The
brand.
Disney dog. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Much love to Disney.
Anyways, I love Disney.
Yeah. Disney.
Don't shoot us. But no, my day.
Mm-hmm.
So last night I ordered food actually. Like late. Like I work till midnight. Like I get off at midnight.
Okay.
Sucks, not great, whatever. Get off at midnight and I order food, kind of in the 11 o'clock range. Of like, okay, it'll come. I can eat because I didn't eat the day because I'm a dumbass and
I know.
I'm just on the go.
I thought you were dumb. Never mind.
Guys, I need more of the confidence I was talking about earlier. But like, yeah, no, I'm just not. Don't you just forget to eat though?
I don't. Have you looked at me recently?
Don't worry, me too. I've got chins I can hand out.
Yeah.
I hand them bitches out like Thanksgiving, like how people hand out turkeys. I'm bombing. And it was my day. I forgot to eat, and I was just like, "Oh, let me just order a quick little combo meal with the number 4, with the number 5, the number 6, the number 9 with the extra large fries with the cheese on top." If you know what that is, GTA San Andreas.
God bless you.
Big Smoke.
Yeah.
Much love. Even though you're fuck you, you betrayed Carl. Actually, yeah, the main character's name is Carl. Oh shit.
I love that meme where he's just like in a bathroom or something, like really just worried about something. I don't know what it was, but it was just like a scene. Like we were just
Carl's in bathrooms. What's that about? Carl's in bathrooms, man. Always
Even that Carl, bro. He has something to do with bathrooms.
Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go again. Another Carl.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Every single Carl, bro. What was I talking about?
Your day.
I wanted food, right?
Yeah.
Like I just wanted some fucking food.
Uh-huh.
I just ordered a quick burger. This is so dumb. I ordered just a burger just to eat because
We can't talk.
I just blacked out. But
Yeah.
no, I ordered food. You know when you get what? You know when you get why am I so laughing right now? You know when you get the food, like they hand you a bag and they're holding it from the top, like it's so shit doesn't spill.
Mhm.
He hands me the bag and it's sideways, and I was like, oh,
Sideways.
like, yeah, like it's sideways. The bag, the ordered delivery bag is sideways. I was like, oh, bet, like whatever, like okay, I got a burger and my drinks
How's
in
that
there.
physics wise? Like what?
We're
It's on the
getting there.
side. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
okay,
sideways. Weird.
Yeah.
And then he hands it to me like how you would hand someone like a pan, like like a pizza pan. Let's just say, like like it's a pan. It's a sheet. Like you use two hands and and I put my hands on it. It was cold as fuck.
Mm.
And I was like, okay, like I'll work with this. I'm not too much of a guy to complain about shit. If it comes, it comes.
Yeah.
Like I gotta eat it.
Yeah.
I need more.
Story of me.
More confidence. But anyways, he hands me this sheet almost, or this,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, it's freezing cold, like it's been in a freezer, like a fridge.
Mm.
I ripped the bag open really quickly. It's a fucking Reese's Pieces M&M's pie. Cake.
Oh, okay.
Frozen cake.
Uh-huh.
What's it called?
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. God. The only thing creamy here is my fucking brain right now. So I got a Reese's Pieces M&M's ice cream cake.
Okay.
When the anger that was in my fucking chest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working at the store, and where it's me and late these hours, it's just me. No one's in the store.
Yeah.
I run out the fucking store. I don't give a shit. I'm like, hey, yo!
Right.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that. I'm not an asshole. But I was like, hey, yo, like, and he's down the street, like, walking to his car. So I have to really use my voice vocally. I do a podcast. No. And I tell him he's coming back. And my order's wrong. I'm like, hey, this is one. Look at this fucking cake here. I didn't order this.
Right.
Burger and fries, small shake, and fucking cheers on your way. And this is what annoys me. If you're a fucking worker or customer service worker, or you do that anything in this business, I get it's not your fault. I get it. I get it. You had nothing to do with this, but at least be on my side for a second, man.
True.
Be on my fucking side.
Mm-hmm.
And just say, oh, like, give me, like, like some action. Give me some suggestions.
Give me some reassurance.
Exactly, because at that height, I was pissed off. I was trying to eat, and now even if I try to order again, I'm going to leave the store, and I got to go home. What, am I going to eat bread at home? What the fuck? I should eat bread at home. I'm broke. Anyways, I'm pissed off. My order's wrong. I still got to close this goddamn store.
Oh.
And everything's just going wrong, and he's not on my side. And I'm like, hey, oh, I didn't order this. Like, I think you maybe gave me the wrong bag. Like, maybe it's in his car.
Okay.
And he's like,
reasonable, like a reasonable kind of complaint,
I'm like,
right?
Okay, like maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's in your car.
Right.
like-
Okay. Okay.
No. just says no.
Nah,
no,
bro. Nah.
No, like he's God's perfect angel here, delivering food to this fucking
Countless people.
chubby guy, and no, and I was like,
Damn.
I was like, what do you mean? He's, oh, I don't know.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay.
So what now?
I turned him into the cake. This motherfucker. No, but
Just pull out a wand, like, ding.
But I was like, dude, just be on my side for a second. You can't give me 1 millisecond of like, oh, like maybe like the store gave me the wrong thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like just because I know it's not his fault.
Of course.
Like he's just there to come bring it to me and like
Bring it up.
Thank you very much, spending the gas money and like doing your thing. It's your job. It is your job. Do it fucking right. Anyways, like, it's not on him. It's not on him.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I was using Uber Eats, by the way. I fucking love Uber Eats. I'm an Uber bitch. Anyways, and obviously I know I have to complain. Everything got sorted. I didn't get any food.
You got a refund at least?
I got a refund, thank God.
Okay, God bless. God bless Uber Eats.
Yeah.
They're pretty good on that. They're pretty good on that. Like,
yeah, I sent them the photo of the cake. I was like, I posed with it. I did a selfie with the cake. My finger was
Instagram
in the
worthy.
Yeah.
Instagram worthy fucking photo shoot.
I was flipping the bird in the picture. Like, I was pissed off. And like I remember even I called the lady immediately. I was like, this motherfucker like did lie. I went
violated my peace.
My peace has been stricken from the record. Motherfuckers. These people don't know.
Return Southern.
Yeah, return to sender. And I just put it outside. But I was like, dude, what? And she knows when she answered the call, I was like, my love. And she was just like, oh, here we go. She knows I'm just like, I just started ranting to her. I was like, this motherfucker, be on my side. Everything I'm saying to you is how I was saying, but angry.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, like, it's okay. Like, and she's like, she's always like on my team. She's always like, yeah, fuck that guy. I was like, oh, I love you. Like, she's just like, with me on this. Like, I
like your number one hype man. Yeah.
I just started up and she's like, yeah, fuck that piece of shit. Report him.
What's his address?
Yeah. I'll fucking kick his ass right now. And I was like, oh, yeah, thanks, my love. Like, and then I like ate some of the ice cream from the cake. And given this, I didn't eat the whole day.
Yeah. And
this is where therapy comes in because it is my fault. I'm the one that didn't eat the whole fucking day. I'm the one that's the asshole. That's just like,
preach.
Oh, this, fuck everything, dude. Have a Snickers. Yeah. You know how you know what growing up is realizing.
Have some Snickers, take over.
Dude, you know
those commercials. Sorry.
This is when you know you've grown up. When you realize how real those Snickers commercials are. Oh, like just eat something and you're fine. Yeah. Like just eat food. Oh, why do you wake up so irritated and annoyed? Yeah. Well, bitch, the only thing you had was coffee. And like a frappe latte. Yeah. My point is, eat food. If you dumb it down to being human, the simplest things can solve a lot of your issues. Yeah. Sleep, shit. Wait. Fingers went weird. Eat. Sleep, shit, eat. Do what? Eat ribs, drink beer, and you're good to go. Yeah. Just like drink water, use the restroom daily. Don't hold it in. Clean yourself. Hallelujah. Sleep. And you'll be kind of fine. You'll live 80, 90 years.
Instructions to life, guys.
It's the most simplest shit. When you think of like, oh, I gotta. Also, hey, what's your relationship with working out? What? Why are you laughing? This is a serious question.
Oh no.
Because I went through my photo album. Don't do this if you're me, because I just hate myself. But like, I saw myself when I was like 17. 2016 was a year like I really kind of I got lean because I was just playing a lot of basketball, especially. Yeah. And I got really lean, and I was like, oh shit, like, that Cameron has a jawline. Yeah. I shot him. I shot that motherfucker. But like, I have a lovely relationship with working out, like back in the day, and it always feels good. You wake up better. I don't know why I don't do it more often. Yeah. But I want to say this.
New Year's resolution, guys.
Do you believe in those? Oh. Fuck you if you do. No, I'm just joking. But like, if you're gonna,
guys, to all the listeners that read.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, if I know the thing is like, because the New Year's is such a new year, new me. Yeah. But it's like, just do it. Yeah. I am annoyed by that. And I'm like, just if you're gonna think about it, just do it. It doesn't have to be that day specifically. But if your brain works, therapy again. If your brain works that way, if it feels like a restart to you, maybe that works best for you. Yeah. Yeah. Working out's annoying. Anyways, sorry. I cut you off. I've been talking.
Guys, this is a podcast.
It's the Cameron podcast.
No, I think with working out in particular, I really loved it when I was mixing it with boxing, for sure. Cause like
Ooh.
me and my buddy back then, shout out to the homie. If you know, you know. We actually got into this together. Actually, a funny story. We were planning this for a couple years now. He was my high school buddy, high school bestie, and there was originally 3 of us that was gonna commit to this martial arts thing. Okay, because right about like 5-minute walk or 10-minute walk from our high school was a dojo, karate dojo. And
shit!
Yeah, and then we just saw what like people there with their kind of like karate outfits. And we're like, oh shit, that's cool. It's kind of like what we saw in the movies, action movies. And
Mr. Miyagi's in the background. He's like, he's watching the
wax
window.
On, wax off.
Rest in peace, by the way. Actor passed away. But anyways, yeah,
Rest
wax
in
on.
peace.
Yo, Karate Kid is a classic. Yeah. Anyways,
classic. And there was this nice gentleman that when we went to the dojo, I believe the buddy that I went and did boxing with recently, or quite a while ago actually now, talked about the kind of how to start, everything like that. And then the other buddy was just really into it,
Yeah.
And literally the next day, the other buddy that didn't talk to the guy or the karate master actually went and signed up for the dojo or for the membership. And both of us ended up just flaking. Just leaving him hanging. And to this day, we just talked about it like all the time, bringing it up here and there. It's just so funny. And also that guy that signed up, he ended up just obviously, using it a bit and then having a time with it. Yeah. Using it. And then after that week, I think he, quit because the homies wasn't there. But now it kind of like ran back full circle to us like a year ago. Now like doing boxing, or actually got into boxing for a bit, and then
a week again.
Yeah. No, not a week again. No, not a week again. We actually did it for like a couple months.
Oh shit!
And then it started to die off, as kind of things in my life go.
Carl, cheers.
No, but I really loved it because martial arts is so fucking cool. Like you get to like self-taught yourself, or almost basically just learn how to self-defend.
Yeah.
And be more disciplined in your routines. But there's just something in just the movements of martial arts and
it's
even
exhausting.
Boxing. Yeah.
I did one boxing class in high school, just as our gym class went to do just the local boxing gym, and we had the guy come in and teach us for 3 hours. Wait,
3 hours?
That might have been too long. Maybe an hour and a half.
Ah.
And you think it was like, just move. No, it was a strict cardio workout.
Yeah.
He was like, okay,
like jab, cross.
All that shit, but also he's like, okay, here's this big band. 2 of you guys go on each end of the band. And you guys will run as hard as you can, and whoever wins. And then there was races where you had to like get the. Actually, I did this in middle school too. You put a towel around like a piece of wood, and then you just slide it on the ground. You're being a mop pretty much, and you're just going back and forth. Yeah. And that was just reps. Like, and I was like, fuck. This is like one. I was like, it made me want to sign up for boxing.
Right.
But then I was also in high school, and I saw the prices. And I was like, I'll just sit in McDonald's
in Vancouver. Oh my god!
Drink $1 coffees. That's all I did in high school when I had homework to do. Yeah. Just sit in McDonald's, $1 coffees. I drank a lot of coffee. My poo was crazy. Anyways,
poo was crazy.
So the thing about working out,
you
kind of just have to keep doing it. Hey,
I know.
Like you think there's an end, but there's not an end. You just have to keep. Like once you get your goal, you're like, oh, you have to make another one. Yeah, you gotta make another one. Like it's not like
it's kind of like another instruction for life, like almost like work out or keep healthy or be active
and just
at least.
Train your brain. Yeah, I guess like just having like, what's it called? Like not diligence, but like discipline. Yeah, just having discipline. I think that's an important.
So that's like eat shit, sleep,
ribs.
hang out, and then be active. Yeah, that's like one of the top
tools.
6
Tools to life right now.
the 6 commandments. But I actually want to take it back to the delivering thing, because I did that. I did that, bro. And I was pretty okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless of people like not.
Oh wait, you were the delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, the driver.
I did skip the dishes and then DoorDash as well for some time. I think it was in pandemic as well, and I delivered, weed as well. But
whoa,
we'll get into that some other time. But anyways, so the food delivery,
local 42069 guy in your area code.
It was all legal. Until
it wasn't. More on Patreon. No, we don't have a Patreon. But sorry.
Yeah. So I was delivering. Been doing it for a couple months now. Because the pandemic, what else you were going to do for money?
True.
And got the hang of it, just kind of like saw the mileage go up in my car. But, this one delivery just stuck with me for some reason. Because it was so funny. So what they ordered was like cake and like a bunch of like, I don't know, I think it's maybe aphrodisiac-ish. Like dark chocolate.
Oh, wow.
Things like that, or
lingerie.
No.
the color red was just
went
in
to stop
there.
by at Victoria's Secret as well.
Yeah.
I grabbed them a pair of lingerie.
You just picked up a girl. You're like, oh, it's Uber Eats. What are you gonna do? Wait,
this is a new delivery service.
Vancouver is wicked in the summertime. Sorry.
No, I did that, and I was like, oh, okay. Probably like just an ordinary order, whatever. And okay, driving, and I got there, and the guy tipped pretty well, like probably $20 or $30 from what I remember.
How much was his order?
It was like $40
for a woman from Victoria's Secret. Damn,
I don't know, man.
He got that shit on discount. No, I'm not. Could have been a woman. Could have been a male. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
Could have been anything in between. Love and spirit. Mm-hmm. But you were saying.
But went there, and this guy had a really nice house. Went around his one of the side doors.
Yeah. And
this door, if just to kind of like give you guys an image, was sort of like a translucent glass.
Shit.
And you could still kind of see the figure, shadow, right? And I was just, walking up to it, and then all of a sudden I saw some figure
Queen
behind
Latifah.
the door.
I'm just guessing. I love Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah's a gangster. Sorry.
Who's behind that door?
The taxi driver. Shout out. That's a movie.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah's in. Sorry.
But
sorry.
Well, I was, just the usual delivery guy, and food delivery. Dropped it to the front of their door, and then this guy he was already behind the door and opened immediately, and I could now see like an imprint, maybe just like a silhouette of his dick. I don't know.
He was cocked up.
He was out here like birthday suited up. He was just by the door.
Oh, no pants. Damn. Oh my.
So
Carl, Carter, you were in a porn video. You could have been in one. This is that Vancouver.
Somebody order a extra large sausage. No.
Someone
short sausage.
Someone order a salad. Salad on the side. Like you could have. This was your audition. This was
Fuck,
the moment.
maybe that was a test, bro.
Dude, you dropped the ball.
Fuck. Shit, what was his address, bro? No,
how was it big? How was it big? How big was it?
Even though I couldn't see a lot of it.
What, head to toes?
It was just pretty translucent glass, but man was okay. He was all right down there.
He was rocked up.
He was all right.
That's crazy.
And this was so.
You saw a python in the wild, bro. That doesn't happen in Vancouver. Holy crap! You was on a safari.
It was just so memorable that I went to my car and then literally vlogged it.
Spent 20 minutes there. I spent 20 minutes doing absolutely nothing.
Contemplated my life.
Sure.
What is this delivery shit, bro? No, I think
You started another pandemic. You're like, something's got to go on. Something's got to happen.
No, I think it was after sex food. I don't know, or maybe before sex food.
Both.
But both could be.
Would you rather before or after?
Eat
After, yeah, after probably, right?
probably
Rebuild
after.
those calories.
Yeah.
What?
Be
Rebuild
active.
yeah, be active,
Uh,
guys. Be active.
yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and then
So you never
did
talked
pretty
to the
well.
guy.
He would. I vaguely remember him just saying like, "Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks."
Come on,
This
no,
guy
he didn't.
cocked up.
He didn't say that. His dick talked for him. He's like, hello.
Like you just open the door wide open, like coming in. No,
God.
he was a chill dude. Yeah.
You were in a porn video and you dropped the ball. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Carl Salas?
It was just a camera like hiding behind me.
Like,
Catch the porn video. I don't know.
oh my
like-
god! Like Carl, what?
What?
That's so huge. Literally. No. No, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
How do we
I
do
think I
this?
even
Did you like the delivery driving? It seemed
was-
fun, right? Unless like you're
it's
like
pretty okay. Yeah.
takes a toll on the vehicle.
That's
Just
the thing.
Depreciating every fucking minute.
Yeah, I realized that like when I was already 10,000 kilometers in.
You couldn't do it at 8,000, maybe
10,000.
7,000. Like you couldn't do it a little sooner.
10,000 kilometers in when it was just 4 months.
That's a lot. How much
That's crazy.
is your car at? Do you know?
I don't know.
'Cause most
I think
cars, like, I mean-
160 now, 150.
Most cars, I mean, fucking 400,000, 500,000. A lot more if you take really good care of it.
I take good care of it, I think. Yeah.
Hey, how did you learn? Okay, so car wise.
hmm
So when I was 18, when I was 18, I moved out. I was like on my own. I became the adult, just kind
Right.
of in a week after my graduation. I just became an adult. And I was
Hey.
like, bet, okay, let's go pay taxes and work full time and cry in the bedroom with your whiskey bottle on the side. No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
But I got a car. There was a guy at my work, and he's like, "Oh, I got a car." Like, and the guy that I'm actually talking about, he actually ended up moving in,
hmm
so I could move out.
Okay.
But he's like, "Oh, I got this car," and he also had a weird situation, living situation in this small town.
Right.
Like he's tinier than us. Like I want to say 4'11", 4'10".
Oh, okay.
Tiny guy. Maybe that's too short. 5'5". I think just 5 foot flat.
Okay.
And I'm chatting with him at work and details about my first full-time job. Maybe that'll be a Patreon thing. Like it was, let me just say I worked 4 days a week.
If you know, you know.
I worked 4 days a week, maybe anywhere from 12 to 14 to 15 hours out of the 4 days. And then Christmas time and Easter time.
hmm
And one other time was when we would work 6 days a week
hmm
doing those hours. Crazy amount of hours. If you want money, good place to work.
hmm
But I also wanted my sanity. And we'll get...
Alberta. Sorry.
There's more stuff. Yeah. Pause. What the fuck? Okay.
BC.
Moving on. Just tell them the postal code while you're at it. You fuck. Jesus.
Dox this guy. No,
But,
kidding. Keep going.
I was working with this guy, and he's telling me because I lived in this apartment, beautiful price, 2-bedroom apartment, $650 a month.
Okay.
I had an office, like I was living, and like the thing is, in this town, I had a bunch of friends there that lived there prior, and they helped them and their families helped me kind of move into this place by myself.
Yeah.
Like it was so fucking nice because all their parents would be like, oh, like also, I'll just say that. That town,
Alberta.
just that town in Alberta knows me by the name Ron. Isn't that crazy? But like, all their parents like, oh, Ron is like, he needs some help. Like, he's moving into his place, you know, like, because I'm fresh 18, just as their kids and my friends, like their kids, my friends, their kids are, like, we're all the same age. Like,
right. Uh-huh.
and I move in and they're giving me paintings that they don't want, like these nice
Damn.
Ansel Adams photography portraits, black and white. He shoots in black and white a lot. Like they're giving me like utensils, plates, like just stocking me up. Like, oh, like he's an 18-year-old fresh, just like living. And they were giving me food, give me canned food, give me they were hooking me up really. And like much love to all of you guys out there. But anyways, I'm living at this place and I'm talking to the guy that I work with. And I'm like, hey, so like, what's your deal? Like, what do you like? Where do you stay? Like, do you have your own place or whatever? And because I was looking to get a roommate because my rent would go from $650 to $325 for a 2-bedroom. $325 rent. Isn't that fucking wild? Anyways, $325, and so I found him. I was like, oh, dude, like, you should move in, huh? Like, I'm just going to work each day, kind of trying to convince him in.
Okay.
And it took one day, so that should tell you what I'm about to talk about. But I was like, oh, like, where do you stay, like, currently? He's like, oh, I'm at this apartment building, and there's like I live with this old guy.
Okay.
And yeah, we don't really talk that much. And I was like, okay. The thing is, the guy I'm asking is maybe a year or 2 years older than us, and I was 18 at the time.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh yeah, that's interesting. That's whatever, right? And I was like, you down to move in? Like, I got this room. Like, come through. Like, I'll be your roommate. Like, it'll be our rent. Like, we were making a lot of money and paying a lot, like really low on rent. It was a good job for what it was. But and he's like, yeah, absolutely. Can I move in this weekend? And I was like, okay, bet. Like, I'll help you out. He's, yeah, I got a car too. And we go into this place, and there's this big guy, big old grandpa.
Okay.
Looks like a nice dude, but he's just sitting on the couch watching television. It felt like a sad 50s movie where they're just like sitting watching television, smoking cigarettes. Because he was smoking cigarettes, just huffing darts, just chilling. And it was sunny as fuck outside, but he had like these dark ass curtains. So it was dark in the room too. Like, I was like, holy fuck, we're in a movie right now. Like this. By the time we get out of his room, the guy's gonna be at the door locking it. Like, I was scared.
Oh, shit. And
I was like, oh fuck, like, oh. And I remember, like, I was like, oh, so have you like given notice to the landlord, like your roommate, your fucking roommate, like that you're moving out? And he's like, oh no, not yet. 1 sec. And then he goes out, and I'm in his room, which is a tiny room. The mattress was just on the floor. That was it. And there was just stuff everywhere. A PlayStation that had no TV to play in. And I was like, oh, okay. What have I do? What have I done? But no, he goes out, and he just starts talking with the guy right then and there.
Okay.
He's like, oh, hey, I'm moving out.
Oh.
Right there in the moment. And I was like...
His peace was disturbed. He just liked his dark curtains and TV
he just
alone
picked the guy up and started using him as a cigarette. He was like, oh yeah, you think so?
I'm quitting, by the way. Yeah.
And so I was like, oh shit, this is happening now. And so I just sat in the room for like maybe 20 to 30 minutes while they discussed, being like, and the guy was like, oh, like, you can't do that, you gotta give me notice. They kind of got into an argument. Really? It was really awkward.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, and I remember leaving the room, and I was like, like, everything good? Like, did you get for sure? And then we just carried a mattress down, and he was on the top floor of this fucking apartment building, no elevator.
Oh.
Just threw it off the deck. We're like, good luck. So I'm hauling this mattress, and I was like, oh, like, we can put it like on. I have bungee cords at home. I have straps at home. Like, I can put it on top of your car, because we were only transporting up one block, and that was it. And I was like, I don't really want to carry a mattress to this fucking building, like this across the street, saying fucking hello.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, and the car doesn't really work right now. It's not really in great shape. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So we just carried this fucking mattress down the street, just in broad daylight, just like, oh, it's waving to the neighbors, saying hello. Just 2 well, I mean, I was 18, just being stupid. Like, oh, his buddy's moving in. Thing, and he moves in, rent goes down. I buy the car off of him. I'm dragging the story out really long, but I buy the car off of him, and I get, this car was pretty shit.
Oh, okay.
400,000 clicks on it. It's pretty it's a Chrysler. Chrysler is a Chrysler, and it was old Chrysler.
Was that your first car?
Yeah.
Shit.
It was my first ever car. It was a Chrysler 200C. Wait, no. That's too nice. It's
Chrysler 200C.
I can't think of the car right now.
What
but
year?
It was silver. The bumper, like when I looked at the front bumper, it was just attached by zip tie. Like, the tires were all good, but that was like kind of the only shady thing. I was like, fucking zip tie, bro. And so I was like, okay, whatever. I got the car. I was like, how much can I take it for?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, 200.
Okay.
And I was like,
$200.
200. 200.
Oh, okay.
And I was, in my mind, I was like, bet it's about who you know. Hey, yo, like, I got a deal right now. I have like a proper deal right now.
She's a fixer-upper, but hey.
No, but I was like, hey, finesse the system. But don't ever buy a car for that low.
Yeah.
Don't, like, if you're starting to like get into getting your first car, hit the 5,000, kind of save for it. And buy a used car. Don't fucking that's your family. But like, don't finance it. As a fresh 18-year, 19-year-old, don't finance your car. It's too much. But
you're gonna get broke. Especially if you live here in Vancouver, you're gonna get even broker.
Yeah, it'll break you. No. But like, what was I saying? Yeah, I bought this car. It was like $200. Bumper was fucking held on by things. I bought a new battery. I checked the transmission, which was like okay. I got an oil change. I just kind of fixed it up on the outside, like as much as I could. Yeah. And I bought radiator coolant. I got the oil for it. And when you learn, and this is how I learned how you learned how to like, get into a car. Yeah. And I remember asking just a buddy of mine. He's like, all you got to do is read the owner's manual. Like read the manual that comes with the car. Yeah, and I fucking read it because like
all of it.
Not all of it, but enough to get the edges around, like get it dealt with.
Yeah, because I feel like you would read, but like you would just try to know about something.
Yeah, and I could have Googled it and everything, but I was just like I remember.
Let's go back in the old days.
But I just said because I don't know. I was like, it's a car. Like,
sure.
Pretty much when you get a car, they give you a manual.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the vehicle you have. This is everything that comes with it. Yeah. What you need for it.
It's like the playbook.
It's a playbook. It's just a playbook. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Just read through it. And I remember just chilling, having a beer, and just reading through it and going through it and like, oh, this is the type of oil I need. 10W-30W oil. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm that anal about things because when I do certain maintenances on my car, it's like, okay, like watching 5 YouTube videos is not enough. I gotta actually read the manual.
Yeah, that's the annoying part because sometimes when you try to fix your car, it gets so specific.
Yes.
Like, there's no YouTube video for it.
Oh fuck.
So you have to be like, I have to do it now. I have to like learn.
I gotta pray that it doesn't break down.
Yeah, because there'll be no more car or Carl if it does. And so I did that with the owner's manual, and it was like a really in rough shape car already.
Yeah. So
I was kind of gambling using it anyways.
Yeah.
But I got it insured. I did the bill.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's it called? I can't even remember. I haven't dealt with a lot of this shit in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When you buy something, I need to give you a bill of purchase.
Receipt. Oh wait, no.
No, it's a bill.
Bill of purchase.
Purchase of something. A paper you fill out when you're doing transactions with a vehicle.
Oh. Okay.
That's what I had to fill out. Anyways, I filled it out. Whatever. Anyways, I'm around this time. I was like, okay, I got a car now, and it's kind of nearing. It's like August, and I was like, let me go visit the family. They're a 4-hour drive from my town to where they were staying.
This is the test.
This is the test. This is when you become an adult. This is when, because in my household, the thing is like once you get taught, you should know it after the first time. Like, let me teach you one time.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Not a good way to get taught. Not gonna lie. But it's just how it is. Mentalities, life is crazy.
Yeah.
But that registered with me, and I was like, okay, now I do this shit. When I teach
makes you more
anybody
alpha.
Something, no, it's not. Like,
makes you more Andrew Tate. No, I'm joking.
Not at 5'8", bro. Like I'm not shit. Like I'm not shit. But I remember just being like, oh, like now you just when you now when I teach people anything, I get mad if they don't.
Oh.
This is a mental thing with myself. I'm like, no, do it. Like I taught you, do it.
Right.
Not
it's just easy. Like just do that. Do this.
It like this. Do this.
Like
hold the light.
Yeah.
Think. But
Invincible. Yeah.
So I'm going on this trip. I go visit the family. 4-hour drive, and I drive early in the morning. I'm just like, let me just get there at like 8-9 o'clock because they were out camping. And so I just show, and I had a key always to the house. So I show up, chill, I'm there for like 3 days, and I go into town, pick up my buddy. We go watch a movie, and then when I come outside, the bumper's gone.
The zip ties that it hold, bro.
Small town. Someone stole my bumper, bro.
Yo, these small towns again, bro.
Dude, someone stole my bumper, man. I still think about it. I miss it.
Shit.
Her, him. I don't know. Someone stole my bumper, and I remember. I was like, "Is that my car?" And we walked to it. And I was like, "Oh, this is my car." So like the bumper's gone. Like I drove into town, like I had the bumper, like it wasn't waving or flagging off.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, this is great. This is great." Bumper's gone.
I thought the zip ties didn't hold there.
No, the thing is like when we left the car and going into the theater, it was still there.
Yoinked.
Oh, it was still there. It was still on the car.
Okay.
Come out of the theater.
Okay.
Gone. Someone just straight up took my bumper.
Sometimes it's just like that, bro. Like,
and so I just had like, and it was like a full damaged bumper. So like, the air fan radiator showing is fucked up.
Fuck.
Anyways, I looked like I got into an accident. And whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, end of story. Like I'm like, oh, cheers, giving everybody hugs.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Everybody hugs. Yeah.
What? Giving everybody hugs, my family and shit. I'm
True.
like, I gotta go back because I have work the next day.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m. I could get to work at 6 a.m. I gotta get to work at 6 a.m. and I get there. Well, I'm driving, and this is the journey of where I think I became a man, and this is where another situation where it felt like a simulation.
Okay.
This is when those instances where life just doesn't feel real, like of all people or like of all situations, this has happened. So okay,
I'm scared.
No, like
where the car broke down and then
just wait.
Okay. Shush.
So on this particular car, the more I'm thinking about it, it's not a car. Dude, it was a silver fucking car. I didn't have it that long. That's the thing. It's a 2002 something.
Okay.
If we saw it drive by, I could tell you. I don't know. I can't think of it. But anyways, the battery is on the left side of the front hood, above or kind of scrunched in to the left front tire. And someone fucked with, when you strip screws.
Oh, okay.
So like the strips were pretty much where the screws are supposed to go have all been stripped. Not on the battery, but on all the connectors.
All the connectors. Oh, okay.
Yeah, negative, positive connectors.
For sure.
Fucked up. The screws on those were fucked up.
Oh my God.
And so I'm driving probably an hour into my journey to get home. Still got 3 more hours left. And I'm on the Highway 1. I'm on Canada Highway.
Right.
And there's been 4 or 5 big accidents. And I'm seeing on my Apple Maps that had on the thing, on the dash, the whole highway on the map is just red, which means you're not moving for 5 to 6 hours. And then when I checked on the news, even the days following, I checked on the news, people were stuck in traffic for like 13, 12, 14 hours. Horrible.
What the fuck?
So I was like, I remember just seeing all that, and I was like, I don't want to be a part of this. So I took the back. There was a town there, and I took the backside. I took the 1X highway. It's pretty much a side highway just beside the main highway.
Okay.
That was jammed up too, because everyone has the same ideas because the world sucks. And so I'm on the side highway, the side one way.
We're all living the same lives.
Yeah, the 2-lane highway, and I'm just on the side one, and I'm like driving. I'm like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna take forever, and I'm tired because I've been driving since just for like an hour. But I was up like that whole day. I was up like deep in the morning, and I was like, oh, I have to leave because whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll pull into this random open yard. It wasn't owned by anybody, like the piece of land that was there. So I just pulled in and parked. And then when I looked to my right, there's a bunch of people doing horses. Like it's a birthday party. Like there's families, trucks everywhere. All these people. And then to my left, there was an abandoned barn.
Okay.
No one in the, like it's an abandoned barn. Like there's holes in the roof. It's just dead.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh, like whatever. Like now I'll take a nap. Let me just take a nap. So I put on my iPod Nano. It sounds like I'm living in 2010 or something. But like I still had one just because I put podcasts on it.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, bet. Let me listen to the podcast.
Even
and
back
I was
then.
still doing this when I was 11. I was
Even
listening to podcasts.
Back then. Wow. Shit.
And I'm laying there. I'm taking a nap. I sleep for about an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
It's not dark out yet. It's gray, but the weather started to change and it's raining now. And I wake up, it's cold as fuck. And I was like, okay, cool.
No.
And I was like, and I'm in
No, that is the fucking sound that you don't want to hear in the car while starting it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That is that is like the reaction of a car when you're trying to start it that you don't want to hear ever.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I can't even use my car because guess what? The battery is dead. Well, this is not true. I bought a battery recently because I knew I was going to do this trip. Mm-hmm. So I was like, the battery's not dead. It can't be dead. What the fuck is going on? I'm fucked here. And I can't even use the car to charge my phone or anything. And I had like maybe 10%. Like I was like, oh shit, I'm in a rut right now.
Yeah.
We're fucked. So I go outside. I'm like checking the hood. I'm checking everything. Trying to see. I'm even checking oil. I'm like, did I fuck up the oil? Did I shit in it? Like, why is it so? And I would go back in the car, like, and I was like, oh my God. Every time I turn the key, and I'm like, okay, I'm stuck like an hour and a half away from my house.
Right.
Kind of just, I can't even give directions on how to get to this place either. It's not off the 1X highway. I went down 2 other separate roads and got into this spot. And by this time, I slept for like an hour and a half, right? The party is kind of done, but there's like a few adults. Even it's funny because I was an adult. I was 18. But there's like families, like maybe 3 or 4 parents there. And I was like, hey. And I remember just being like, okay, I have to be the adult guy and like go up and ask if they have jumper cables or like just help me figure this shit out.
Yeah.
So I remember just going over. I'm like, oh, I can figure this out. Like, And I remember, I was like, let's jump it up. And we jump started it and it turned on. Okay. And I was like, I remember a cowboy. The thing is, they're all cowboys too. Mm-hmm. These had cowboy hats. They rolled over on horses. It was so Canadian. And they came over and they're like, oh, like, okay, it's good that we jump started it. But like, once, what's common with the dead battery, once you turn it off, you turn it off again. You need to jump start it again. So if you plan on, if you can get home without turning it off for the next few hours, you'll be fine. And I was like, well, I can't do that. I'm low on gas. Like I need to stop. I need place. I have to. True. It's a 3-hour drive. Right. So we turn it off, and now we're gonna figure out what the fuck's the issue. Okay. 2 guys are checking up on a bunch of shit, making sure I didn't overheat it or fucking combust it. That's what's it called when you put in what? Like a hint at what's coming in the future.
Foreshadowing.
Bang! Yes, I was foreshadowing that.
English.
Anyways.
English high school. Sorry.
English high school. So why look at the battery panel? I just look at the battery terminal and the positive screw that puts it into the battery to keep it tied to the side of the battery, which is just how this car designed it. Such a stupid place. I had to turn the wheel and then take off a whole panel just to do it. Fucking annoying. Just to change your battery. Anyways, the screws are stripped. So this is just not connected to the battery.
By the way, all the car buffs are just like flooding in to like this part, like, hey,
dumbass, piece of shit,
piece of shit ass.
Like, dude, I bought a car for $200. I know what I was getting into, and so
all the comments are just gonna be like all those car people.
I know, but flash forward to the barn. I'm like, oh, let me go check this barn because the one thing I needed was a screw, a washer, and a nut. That was it. To kind of get me going. We go to the barn, me and this other guy. We're just chatting where we're from, and we found rusted nuts. Nuts and bolts, baby.
Nut?
Wait,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, it is what it is, because they didn't have any. They're like, oh, we can go to my toolbox, which is an hour away. I could drive there and come back. And I was like, okay.
That's the thing about like those
That's
rural
great, but
areas.
not guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's super nice, but not guaranteed,
Yeah.
right? And so we go and we use it, and we just kind of he gets like he just gets a wrench and he just forces it on there, and he's like, I'm gonna do this, but like you're not changing the battery like really any time again. And I was like, that's fine, who cares?
Okay.
I need to get home. This shit is $200. It can get. We'll scrap it.
Yeah.
Bang, things turning off. It turns on.
Okay.
Like, we're good.
Hey.
Turn it off.
Turn
it on again. Like it's we're good.
Yeah.
I was like, beautiful. It's still
the
not
best
dark
feeling ever.
Still not dark out. Problem solved. Let's get on the road. Let me just all the way. And dude, this whole story I never told my parents. I didn't tell anybody that I was
about this shit.
Anything that was going on.
Wow.
Because I was like, it's my issue.
Now they're gonna go. They're gonna know.
But like, it was my issue in the moment. Like they're an hour away.
Oh yeah.
I can tell them, but they fucking can't do anything. I have to figure it out and fix it and get other people to help me fix it. Fixed it. We're on our way. We're getting home. It's dark now. I stopped at a gas station. We're good. Pick up some chips. I was like, oh, fucking blessings. I'll get home at like
Was it on this whole time, like throughout your trip back?
Because that's how I drove.
No, like it has to be like on all the time, right?
Because
don't you have to like turn it off when you're gassing?
Oh no. So we fixed the battery terminal.
Oh.
We fixed it with the shitty rusty bolt, and we were good. So it was connected.
Amen.
Power through the vehicle. We're set. Turning it off and on, it's all good.
Okay.
I'm driving. I'm buying chips and shit just because I'm like, I get to get home at midnight, sleep for 5 hours, go to work. We're good. We're in the clear. We made it. We made the trip. About 30 minutes outside of my town.
I know this shit happens.
It started to overheat. And there's a loud... Because the engine is fucked. The engine is just straight fucked.
This is why you do not buy $200 cars and really old cars.
It overheated.
300, 400 clicks. No.
It overheated. And this was with radiator fluid in. Radiation.
What is this car, bro? Is this a spaceship?
Back to the Future car. Back to my mistakes car. But like I put radiator fluid in. So it should have been like cooled. Yeah. Like I put coolant in.
Yeah.
So we kind of should have floated enough.
True.
Still overheated.
Ugh.
And I was like, okay, fuck, it's a battery thing, I hope.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing that's so easy to fix, like just to get someone to do jumper cables.
True.
I break down on a range road. A range road in Alberta means it's just an outback road in the middle of nowhere. There's no like really street lights. It's just dark. And it's just a range road. Shit is only lit by your vehicle. And so I park, I just pull off to the side, turn it off, and that's it. It won't turn on again. But this time there's no noise. Oh no, there's a like I'm just using battery. That's the only thing. That's no engine sounds.
Oh.
No exhaust sounds. No transmission. Nothing's powering up. You can just hear I'm using battery.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Not okay, cool, but I was like, fuck, something happened.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, and I want to say it's 11:30. It's dark as fuck out now. And
that's fucking scary, bro.
So, and I'm and it's dark. When my car lights aren't on,
yeah,
it's pitch black all around you. And I remember just getting up. There was one street light across the street because it was across the street was someone's ranch. Okay. So there's a ranch house there. Okay, so there's family there.
Serial killers.
Yeah. And I'm in the middle. Bro, maybe. In the middle of nowhere. Ranch family there. They're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Lucky enough, I can charge my phone. Like, that's all
with
good.
a battery and everything.
But you don't want to do that too much because you're that's a good way to kill your battery.
Kill the battery.
And I remember just, like, getting up, looking to my left, seeing this just long, dark road. and at the end was like a house, and beside it was a farm.
Oh my god.
A big barn, and a big warehouse, and one street light that was
scary
orange.
as fuck.
One street light that was orange, just shining down in the middle of the road.
Orange?
Yeah, it was
Fuck no,
orange.
man.
It was orange, and so like it's
anything
either,
but orange in the night, bro.
it was just that, and then when I looked to my right, it was just darkness, and like cows you could kind of see in the distance.
Okay, cows are chill.
Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm 18, dude. Scared. I was like, oh,
How is that?
this is.
But I just sleep in the car like I give up.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Dude, no. So I tried everything.
Yeah.
I walked over to the house,
Uh-huh.
and no one answered.
True.
No one. It was dark in there. It was like it looked like a murder movie. Like I could have been just taken and killed. Like it looked like one of those situations where you knock on the door, turn around, and you get hit.
I mean, what else you gotta do, right?
I had to. Like
Yeah.
I was kind
What
of.
else
fucked.
you gotta do?
And so
Yeah.
I was like, no one's there. No one's answering. And so I was like, okay, whatever. Like no, I guess no one was home.
Mm.
And so I just go back to the car, and it's midnight now. I just put on my podcast, and I was like, fuck. So I just
Podcast.
yeah. So I went out, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's overheated. Like I put more radiator fluid, but now I'm overfilling it. Like I was like, I did what? So the engine was fucked, and exhaust kind of when it sets such high heat, metal kind of warps or bends.
Mm.
So it lost pressure in there. So there's no like any air intake into the engine.
Mm.
I don't know if that's how that works or anything, but that's just how it was loosely explained to me. What 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Mm.
So like,
Damn.
so I remember I was like, oh shit, okay, this is it. It was midnight. I charged my phone up to like 100%, and I just looked in my backpack. I only grabbed a backpack on this trip. I grabbed jackets and hoodies, and I just slept in my car like this.
Okay.
And I wake up at 5 in the morning, and I was like, turn it on. Nothing. So I call my work. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be late, and they're like,
You said you're gonna be late.
No, I didn't. No, I
hey,
said
I'm
I
still
didn't say I
coming
was
in,
gonna
but
be
I'm
late.
gonna be late.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, like, I don't think I can make it in today.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, but
like you're really dedicated.
yeah.
So out for the money. Yeah.
And I'm just stuck in the middle of nowhere, and it's 5 in the morning around this time.
How far
like,
are you again from your house?
30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I was so close.
Yeah.
I had 3 turns to make,
Right.
and by the time like the town I was living in was
Yeah.
small, so even 30 minutes is a lot actually
Yeah.
outside of the.
You
town.
didn't want to just like leave the car and then get it towed later, like.
No,
walk?
I'm not walking those roads at night.
Oh no!
There's-
At night, no.
Because
no.
you're also dealing with shit like, oh,
Yeah.
it's animals now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have a broken down
Wildlife
car
and
that I
shit.
can kind of protect it in.
Yeah.
To like, oh, I have to fight off 6 coyotes, a couple foxes,
I gotta go back
a
in the
bear
Stone
might
Ages.
say hello. Yeah, like going full native just to go to a job I didn't want to go to. But I was like, oh, I can't make it. Whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then I call. They open at 7 a.m. So I
Uh-huh.
was like, fuck it, let me just go to bed. I woke up at 7. I
Mhm.
called the tow truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, it was a local tow truck about 20 minutes away. I was like, hey,
No bad.
I don't really know my coordinates. I can give you my Apple Maps location. And I just
I
read
use
it out.
Apple Maps.
Yeah, always. Anyways, maybe that's why the car broke down. But like I tell them the coordinates, and they're like, yeah, okay, they'll come pick you up at 10:30.
Okay. Reasonable.
3.5 hours.
Oh, never mind.
The guy that does the tow truck, he's on a different job already at 7 in the morning.
Okay.
Fucking hustling out here. So like I had to wait 3.5 hours anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm just stuck in this fucking car.
Did you just knock again, like the ranch across?
Yes, I did. So they were home. There was an old guy
Oh,
in overalls too.
like what? Like old guys all over these ranches.
And I was like, oh yeah, I knocked last night. And he's like, oh yeah, we weren't home last night. We were at like a friend's party. And it was like old folks. Like I'm talking like 70s. And they're just like, yeah, we're partying. We're partying, drinking beer, chilling. Made it back this morning. He's a cool guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, oh, I think I know what the issue is, but like, can we just see if I can jump it just to see?
right.
Just maybe if it works.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and this happened all before I called the tow actually. tow was my last resort. Did it.
True.
Because I didn't have money either. Like, I spent it a lot around this time. I was being pretty reckless. So I was like, I'm floating. And then I asked this guy, and he's like, yeah, I'll jump you. And he goes into the big warehouse.
Okay.
And he pulls up with a tractor. He's like, just pull. He just took a driving up to the tractor. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll see you there. I'll see you there. And I was like walking over. Yeah. I got to the car before he did. And it's just like 15 minutes of just in the background of him trying to make it over.
Yeah.
And then we jumped the car.
Did it work?
Nothing happened. I was like, fuck it. Like, it's something worse, and this car's just not going to start anymore. Okay. Like, I have to change the whole engine type of start. So called the tow, and then when they finally got there, my uncle on my stepdad's side, who I hadn't seen in 5 years. So remember, I was 18 at this point.
Okay.
The last time I saw him was
13.
when I was 13. Pops out of the truck. And he's like, I remember him walking up slowly to me, and I was like, I was like, are you and I said the last name, the last name their family shares. He's like, Cameron? And I was like, yeah, what's up? My uncle hadn't seen it in 5 years. Came and saved me with the tow.
Hey.
And the bill was like $250.
But
he's like, just give me $100. Good.
Aww.
And I was like, thanks. No. And he told me back to my place, and I went in to my roommate. He was like walk into my apartment. My roommate's just in the living room smoking weed, playing PS2 because he had the day off. And I was like, fuck you, dude. Although it's my fault for trusting a $200 car. But like,
car. Holy shit.
I called a buddy, and then they took it to a scrapyard. Said bye to it. It's just been used for parts now, just a round of it. Yeah.
So what did we learn?
Don't trust $200 cars and Cameron at 18, I guess. Lunatics.
Yeah, exactly, guys. Just like, quick pause. I gotta...
No, fuck pause. That's the episode.
Okay. Okay.
That's the episode. Hey, episode 7. Christmas is coming soon.
Christmas is coming soon.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Everything, all the things beautiful and in between. Thank you, Carl.
Yeah.
Let's do another one soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I talked majority of this episode. Yeah. But just...
honestly, it's good because, like...
it is what it is.
It does most of my job for me, which is nice.
God, I make the show. I get the people, and I'm the fucking workhorse. Nah, but...
everything.
Okay, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Watch the episode. Listen to the episode. Spotify, iTunes.
Please be more considerate in your car choices.
Yeah. Check us out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Check us out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah. And tip your drivers, or not drivers, sorry. Delivery drivers.
Drivers, yes. And more stuff to come in the future. We have different ideas, but that's for the future. Deuces.